thank you everyone for being here, and obviously Honorable Minister, the Honorable MLA, Mr. Ranjan, the Google team that's here. I see Ms. Ramadevi also being here, someone who we worked very closely with. So all the members of the Telangana establishment here, thank you so much for being here. We've just exchanged the MOUs between Sanjay, our fearless leader, and Mr. Ranjan, and it marks yet another third MOU, the most that we've signed with any state in India, and we are always excited to do more in Telangana. And so today is just that occasion, and also something unique that we've done here. We are just coming from a site where we've unveiled our new site, new campus that we'll be opening in Hyderabad in the next few years, and which we are very excited about. So with that, would love to hear or invite the Honorable Minister for his initial comments, and then I'll pass it on to Sanjay after that as well. So over to you, Minister.
Thank you, Aman. Firstly, Sanjay ji, thank you. Aman, thank you. Unar, Subbu, the entire team of Google. To my team here, Jayesh, Rama, Amar, and of course our Honorable MP, Sri Ranjit Reddy Garu, to the Honorable MLA, Sri Gandhi Garu. I thank you all. Both Telangana and Google have actually enjoyed a long and a very fruitful relationship with each other. You've always had one of your largest presences in the world, and you've continued to support us and our growth in the technology and IT sector. And Google being Google, the leader, I think that has really helped the image of the city and the image of my state, Telangana, as well. Today, I am very pleased to share with my friends from the media that Google is deepening its Hyderabad connection and its roots in Hyderabad through a new 7.3-acre campus in Gachibowli. I will let, of course, Sanjay speak more about it. We've just unveiled the design for the new building. Before coming here, we've done the ceremonial Jayesh, Rama, Amar, and of course our Honorable MP, Sri Ranjit Reddy Garu, to the Honorable MLA, Sri Gandhi Garu. I thank you all. Both Telangana and Google have actually enjoyed a long and a very fruitful relationship with each other. You've always had one of your largest presences in the world, and you've continued to support us and our growth in the technology and IT sector. And Google being Google, the leader, I think that has really helped the image of the city and the image of my state, Telangana, as well. Today, I am very pleased to share with my friends from the media that Google is deepening its Hyderabad connection and its roots in Hyderabad through a new 7.3-acre campus in Gachibowli. I will let, of course, Sanjay speak more about it. We've just unveiled the design for the new building. Before coming here, we've done the ceremonial concrete pouring as well. It is going to be a landmark building, is what I'm told, covering more than 3 million square foot of area. The design emphasizes sustainability, most importantly, and traditional architectural elements, which is perfect for attracting Hyderabad's large and future-focused talent. Besides the presence of its operations in Hyderabad, Google has also supported Telangana in its development by using their innovative technology solutions to benefit the people of the state. In fact, our Honorable Chief Minister always reminds us that any technology which does not have a positive societal impact is futile. So therefore, this goes very well with the narrative that the Honorable Chief Minister in the state of Telangana believes in. Our synergy also comes from mutual aim of making every citizen digitally empowered, which we do so through our campaign, the Digital Telangana. Google has greatly supported us in our vision of leveraging technology for sustainable economic development and inclusive social development. We have been working with Google since 2017 on improving digital literacy, encouraging small businesses and startups, improving internet accessibility in local languages, and many other initiatives that have positively affected citizens from various walks of life. Through this new MOU that we have entered into today, we are focusing on making a step change in communities such as youth, women, and students, and most importantly in citizen services. Govt of Telangana is partnering with Google in the area of education by empowering public schools with digital education through Google for Education's shareable devices and collaborative tools. through TASK, the Telangana Academy for Skill and Knowledge, we are providing Google Career Certificate scholarships for deserving youth, underserved youth, in high demand fields like IT support, IT automation, UX design, data analytics, and project management. Together with Women Entrepreneurs Hub, VHub that is, Google will roll out its Women Will program to deliver digital, business, and financial skills to nano, micro, and small women-led businesses and entrepreneurs across Telangana. In partnership with the Emerging Technology Wing led by Ramadevi Garu, they are supporting the state to improve digitization of agri-tech solutions. Google is also aiming to provide improved citizen services on Google Maps with regard to public transportation. So this sort of discipline collaboration between Google and the government of Telangana will make it, more and more useful for not just, providing more employment here, but also providing great deal of citizen services. I look forward to this wonderful partnership for the benefit of the state. All of you are present here who are key to the success of these endeavors, and I would request all of you to continue to work closely. And I sincerely thank Mr. Gupta and his entire team for joining us. In fact, for those of you who don't know, especially my friends from media, Mr. Sanjay Gupta and Jayesh go way back. They're both classmates in IIM Kolkata. So that also kind of adds a little bit of a personal touch to this event. Thank you very much. See, you should thank me for bringing the two friends together. So thank you guys. Appreciate this. Cheers.
Sanjay, some words from you.
So good morning to everyone. Minister KTR, it's always a pleasure to meet you, but in person, I feel the energy even more. I think the vision that you put into play in Telangana, and above that, the infrastructure is really credible, and we at Google definitely cherish it. Jayesh, who is a friend, but has been the friend of the industry, I would say, and has that brought vision to life, I think, over many, many years, and that has really benefited both the city, but the industry as well, to prosper in the city. The August MPs and MLAs, the staff of ITEC, which are here today, Ms. Ramadevi, thank you to all of you for being here today. I am deeply excited about this moment because Google started in this country in 2004, and Hyderabad has been a home for us. And today, with this announcement, we deepen this home, we make this home even bigger. And I think it's really a beautiful thing when you come to the biggest home. For me personally, I stay in Mumbai, but this is something really, really special for me and for all of us at Google in India and globally. I think just to talk about Google a little bit, something that you said, the Honorable Chief Minister has said, I think Google's belief is that we need to make the internet, from an India point of view, helpful and safer for 1 billion Indians. That's our mission in India. That's what we stand for. And I'll just explain helpful in a very simple way, what we mean by helpful. So during COVID times, all of us went through tough times, and people were looking for information, how to get the right information. We worked really hard, both in India and globally, to make those simple things available at the click of a button to everybody in Tamil or Telugu or Kannada or Hindi, to ensure that India could really get the right information when they needed it the most. Or if you were looking for a vaccination center, to be available on a map to ensure that you could find the closest vaccination center that you could go to get the injection done for you or your parents or for your children, as the case may be. I have a very interesting example of Google Bolo, which is an app that we developed here in Hyderabad campus. The engineer sat here, which we have taken global to call Google Read Along now. And our belief, and our CEO's belief, Sundar Pichai, is that when you solve for India, you solve for the world. And I think Google Bolo is a great example which children can use to learn languages through stories in 6 Indian languages and English. And now it is being rolled out in multiple languages across the world. And I think another beautiful example, which I think of when I think of helpful, is YouTube. Today, YouTube is a product I'm sure a lot of us use. But today in rural India, if you go to any village, one of the first apps people download when they buy a new phone is a YouTube app, because it tells you good stories. And the good thing or the different thing for YouTube versus everything else is that we let the people of India, people of Telangana tell their stories from their homes. You don't need to come to an office to create and shoot a video. You sit in your home. And a very beautiful example is from this city, Khwaja Moinuddin, who started this thing called Nawab's Kitchen in partnership with the Reddy brothers. And I think it's a great example of how they created a beautiful mission for helping underprivileged children. They could put that content on YouTube and they earned that money that went back to really fulfill that task. So in some way, we take pride that we make the technology, as you said, simple and helpful for 1 billion Indians. And I think today with this MoU that you signed, I think we are really solving for, in my mind, just one thing, but through different streams. We are solving for children in Telangana to use technology to learn faster through our education part of the business. We're helping young people to learn digital skills, the youth of the city and the state. And third thing, I think, which is really in my mind the most important thing, the women. Because I think a few years back, only 10% of women had access to internet in this country. Today, more than 40% women use internet. I think we need to ensure that women become entrepreneurs. And I think no better city than this city to really enable for women to take a leap. So we are really excited about many streams of work that we are doing in partnership with the Telangana government over many, many years. But this is deepening that further. And we'll try some new things which have never been tried before, be it in the area of transportation, as you said, Minister, or in the area of agriculture. So really excited to deepen those. And I think, and coming back to the campus, this is a campus that we are really, really excited about. I think it is a big campus in terms of the million square feet. But more importantly, we believe that we are bringing the best of technology that Google has and making the campus sustainable on its own accord. So it's something that will be green. It is something that we deeply care about. So I think it's building on the idea to build a sustainable world besides making the internet helpful. So very excited and thank you for your partnership, for your support.
Is it your largest campus?
It is outside of US. It is the largest campus in any case. And it is a really, really large campus. I don't know the exact number, but I would say, yes, this is a very large campus for us. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you, Sanjay. And Jayesh, any words from you, anything?
Honorable Minister, Honorable MP Garu, MLA Garu, Sanjay, Aman, Hunar, Subbu, members of ITEC and Google teams. As was mentioned, we had signed the first MoU with Google in 2017. I remember you were there and Chetan had come. And that MoU also had some very exciting themes which we pursued over the last 4.5 years or so. We focused on cyber security, on making women more digitally literate. We also had programs focused on SMBs, and the partnership worked well. We also had a couple of skilling related activities, but then we felt that having crossed all those themes that we had identified, let us look at what next can be done. And as has been pointed out, some new frontiers are identified in the current MoU. Mobility is something which Google today has the best leverage to support because of the maps that you have. And in a city where we take pride in our infrastructure, we always tell this that the commute speed in Hyderabad is much more than other cities. We would like to use technology more and more to ensure that commuting remains a pleasant experience. And since the maps team also coincidentally is physically located in Hyderabad to a large extent, we would like to benefit from their presence and their technology. Similarly, agriculture is one area. See, when Honorable Minister spoke about our CM's intention about the way technologies should be used, we have deliberately chosen agriculture because agriculture is one sector which supports the largest number of livelihoods in the rural areas. And we want to, as you know, successive national governments have been talking about doubling of farmers' income, but they aren't anywhere close to that noble ideal. But we strongly believe in Telangana that if we use technology in the right way, our state can show how do you double farmers' income, because we have already invested a lot in creating agriculture infrastructure like irrigation, improving power supply, and so on and so forth. So this is the missing piece, and if we include technology in all the agriculture operations, I'm very sure that Telangana will be the first state to show an actual doubling of farmers' income. So we are also excited on behalf of the department to implement the MoU very, very quickly. The women entrepreneurship piece that you spoke about again is something very important, because VHub is one of its kind in the country and has already made some very, very exciting progress. So look forward to collaborating with your team in making this MoU a reality very soon. Thank you very much for coming over today. Thank you.
Thank you, guys, and we'll felicitate Sanjay ji. We just have a small token of appreciation. This is a handloom stone, Sanjay. I don't think we can do it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please come. Do a nice quick count.
Yes, yes, I will. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys. Thank you. Yes. Bye.
Yes.
From